Hello everybody, welcome to today's Divine Design Pick a Card. We are going to be looking at what the next chapter in your life is going to be looking like. I'm just going to leave the floor open to Spirit to show us the way. And happy New Year's Eve, guys. Today's New Year's Eve when I'm recording this, so happy New Year's and happy 2023. So let's get into it. I will let you have some moments of silence so you can concentrate on whatever pile draws you in. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, guys. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this beautiful gem here, beautiful iridescent, this could be an angel quartz. I'm still working on my gemstones. I am not the best, so I apologize for that, but look how gorgeous that is. It's got all the colors and it's semi-clear. This just makes me feel very light and airy and fun. And your card was separation. So I'm gonna choose your cards first, and then I'm gonna look into the book. This is a new deck, so I'm gonna look into the book and read out of the book the meaning of this card for you. But first, we're gonna get all your cards out on the table, and then I will get the description for you. Okay, so let us begin. So what is pile 1's 2023, the next chapter in their life looking like? Okay, so your first oracle card is communication with Rooster. Use your powers of communications to win over others. Convey your thoughts through empathy and articulation. Your voice has to be heard because the matter commands attention. Patient and skillful communication is needed at this time. Okay, well, you have a lot of birds going on here, so definitely reminds me of a bird singing its song. You also have separation. This could be maybe you're in separation with someone, or maybe there's two paths that you could go down here, but definitely there's some needing of the voice here. There's definitely maybe there's some communication that needs to happen to bring these two people together or the situation together. But let us continue. Okay, your other oracle card here is resourcefulness, and this is, one second, let me see which. So this is Pisces the sun in Pisces, sorry. This is the sun in Pisces with resourcefulness. Okay. So your first tarot card is the Ten of Wands, and this is the after tarot. So this is the scene right after the Ten of Wands in the traditional tarot. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So he's crowning the bull, the Taurian bull, with a pentacle. And you have the Ace of Swords. So this is the in-between tarot. So he had just grabbed the sword out of the rock, and now he has to make a decision about where to take this idea, or this sword, this thought, or this communication. We have the Seven of Pentacles. She's signing the Bill of Human Rights here. So this is this in-between tarot. This is talking about the in-between between the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles. So she just had been doing a lot of work here, and she's signing the bill, and it's about to go into the work. So she's about to start mastering some kind of work here. Okay. And we have the Three of Swords. Justice. This is the Before Tarot, the Page of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. So it looks like he just got a letter. Oh, yes, he just got a letter from, see, the bird just carried this message to him. So he knows that there is something awaiting him here. Okay. Okay, let me grab the book for the card, and I will be right back. Okay, before we read from the book, I just want to point out how many birds you have in this reading. Okay, like 2 birds here. You have the crow here, the rooster here, and this falcon here. And I just want you to know that if you're going through a separation, this could be a separation of a relationship, a job, or relationship, job, or just a situation. It's felt very heavy for a long time. And although it may hurt that this is now that you guys are separating, or that you're kind of going in different directions or taking different paths, it's going to hurt, but it's also going to feel like a massive relief. And maybe not at first, but in the long run. It's like maybe this has been really heavy on you. I mean, look at this energy here, like very, very heavy. It's been taking a toll on you for a long time. But there is a lot of positive energy here. And maybe you received a message about it. It's definitely, there was a communication. So whether that's you coming in with a communication, or this other person, or your boss, or whoever this may be, I think it's good for you guys to definitely be honest with each other and communicate exactly how you feel, how you're feeling about the situation, because that's, I feel, the only way that this can kind of heal properly, and also, leave both people with knowing that they made the right decision. Okay, with that being said, let's read the book. Okay. So separation. In differentiation, divide to cut away. Separatio is the great alchemical operation of the sword. Oh my God, the sword. Look, you have the Ace of Swords here. Bananas. Okay. It occurs when substances are pulled apart for their higher good, either willingly or unwillingly. The fissure may take place suddenly with a swift blow of the axe or the sword, or slowly over time with a dull blade. No matter how separatio occurs, it will likely be a painful process for all involved. Yes, like we were saying here. Seems like a relief in a certain way, because it's been heavy on you, weighing you down, but also it's painful because this obviously meant a lot to you, this connection or this thing, and it's never easy to separate, right? Images of swords and knives, battles, rebellions, breakups, divorce, and atom splitting are expressions of separatio. The good news is that separatio prepares the individual for a more conscious union down the line. It releases stagnant energy and allows the parts to see themselves as individuals. This stage is a prerequisite for conjunctio, union, love, through the pain of separatio. We come to accept and love ourselves as we truly are, and in turn, we love the world. It says, go deeper. Listen to I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor to ponder, is there anything that does not separate? It says, it's likely there's been a hot mess in the laboratory for a while. Once you're past the initial blow, which could take a long time, you'll be singing separatio's praises. And then it says, this is so funny, language is also a way that separatio is expressed through labels, titles, and definitions. Notice whether your word choices are inclusive or exclusive and adjust as necessary. Okay. Wow. Like, how appropriate. Okay. And with the communication, I mean, it's crazy. So, if you do not want the separation to happen, communication is needed, and honest, real communication. And maybe where you write down your needs, exactly what you need, and so all parties can agree on what's maybe been happening or our honest feelings, and maybe some journaling is necessary, but maybe you guys need to, or maybe this is a work contract, and it's like I need to be clear on exactly what I need in this partnership or this situation, what is just and right for me in order to stay. And if we can't come to agreement, then we separate. Right? So a lot of you may be at the point where it's not quite there yet, but it could get there if we don't come into agreement. For others of you, I feel this has been a long time coming, and maybe it was a communication that kind of that dropped the wands. That was like, okay, let's get it out there. And then as soon as you do, it feels like a huge relief, but at the same time, then the separation is real. And yeah, and then it of course brings sadness with it. Maybe you haven't been feeling appreciated for a while, and it feels like this has been a long time coming. But I want you to know that the scales are being balanced, that this situation was unbalanced, and that's why the separation has occurred, or is occurring, or will occur soon. It's because you are deserving of more. You are about to, after this separation happens, or after this situation happens where you either agree to continue, because we can now agree, or we don't agree and there's a separation, right? Either way, after this happens, you will know your worth, that you were deserving of more, and you will be granted then a lot more power, responsibility, definitely abundance. I mean, of the King of Pentacles, who is the most stable, abundant king, knows his worth, knows that he is deserving of not just physical abundance, but emotional abundance. And he knows that he deserves the best and to be treated with respect. As injustice is coming in here too, as like if this contract doesn't, whether this be an emotional contract or a physical, job contract, if it doesn't put your worth at a very high standard, that's what this is coming in here to tell you, is that if it doesn't do that, it needs to end, and therefore you will be brought into a situation that will respect you, that will give you what you deserve and what you need. And for that to happen, these things need to end and they need to crumble. And of course, that's painful in the beginning, but they are for our highest good. It will begin a brand new phase of your life, of a new start that's going to be much more beneficial and enjoyable for you. I feel a lot of you, this is about a job only because we have a lot of pentacles here. So there is a new beginning here of sorts with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. It's like, and maybe this is a new communication coming in where once this ends, it allows for new energy to come in, or it allows you to open up to a new communication to come in. So maybe someone comes and offers you a job, or they offer, or you know, even someone who's had their eye on you for a while as far as like being interested in dating you or something like that. It's like once this ends, then they're able to kind of come in and be like, hey, like, are you okay? They've been, I'm sure they won't admit to keeping an eye on you. Maybe they will. Anyways, they're able to come in and maybe be like, hey, I'm so sorry that this happened. Do you want to kind of, you know, talk about it? Or do you want to go on a date or whatever? You know, if you're comfortable with that, of course. But there is a new communication coming in for you. You are going to get a message. So whether that be a new job, a new, or someone who's like, wow, I really like what you do. I could use someone like you, or could I hire you for this? Or it's, you know, I've really liked you and I haven't been able to say this to you. I haven't had the chance or the opportunity because you were kind of in this other situation, and I would really like to take you out, or I'd really like to see where this goes, or, you know, things like that, where it's heavy based on communication. Yeah, it's like an old one dying, but I felt this has been a long time coming. It's felt very heavy, and not to say that that's not sad, but I'm saying it was necessary. And that's just going to open you up to this whole other side of things, this whole other opportunity that's going to be much more balanced for you, much more just and right for you, where you're treated much, much better. Yeah, it's much more, you're going to be so much more respected and just seen in this new relationship, whether this be romantic or this be in a job. This is going to be general, so it's going to hit all of you differently, right? But it's going to feel like, oh my God, I was carrying all these sticks, I'm putting them down, and I'm actually able to have fun again. And so yeah, it's like, look, there's a woman here, right? And she had just gone out, let's say, dancing, or she went and had a great night, and then there's a men's shirt here. So whether you're male or female doesn't matter, but you're going to be feeling so much lighter, so much more like, oh, you know what, that was hard to go through and it sucked, but whether this after the initial kind of hurt is over, you're going to be so much lighter, so much freer, and you're going to have a situation that feels much more balanced for you, and much more like you're treated on such a higher level than you were being treated. So many of you, this is a new job, but others of you, this could be a new relationship where this king comes in and he's just like, I want to take care of you, I want to treat you right. This could be a boss, same thing. I want to give you the money you deserve for what it is you do, because you have a very unique skill and you're a very, unique person. And I see that within you, and I want to treat you right. I want to give you what you deserve, and you deserve the very best. You deserve to be treated properly. Yeah, so there is a communication here. And I want you to know, if there is a little bit of indecision on whether you should go for it, I'd say stay open. And if it seems like you're going to be treated properly here, because now, you don't want to go back to this, right? So you have to be very communicative and open about what it is you want going forward, about, you have to be even right within yourself to know, this is how I want to be treated. and I won't accept less than the highest of respects going forward. But yes, look out for a communication coming in after this situation ends, because it will be coming in, and that is why this is ending, to open you up to something much more deserving for you, something that's gonna help you out in such a larger way, and just feel so much more comfortable and just like easier, and just supportive for you, instead of like, I have to carry all of the weight here, or this just feels like it's just heavy now, and it's just not, doesn't feel nice anymore. It doesn't feel light and fun. It feels like a burden, you know? And maybe this has been a situation for you for a long time, and so I've just been used to it, but now it's like there's something that's gonna happen that just breaks the dam. It's just, I can't do it anymore. It's too heavy. I have to let it go. And good for you for making that decision, because, you know, we don't deserve to carry, you know, burdens or heavy things that aren't working for us anymore. They need to be let go, and you'll have the resourcefulness to get through this, and it will just, as soon as, you know, kind of the sadness passes, you're gonna be, oh my God, like so thankful that this happened. So thankful this ending happened, because it's gonna just open up your world to something much more respectful, to something much more deserving of you, and you deserving of it. Yeah. It's like there is definitely a huge opportunity coming in here, that you're gonna receive a communication coming in soon. So this could be an email, a message, a, you know, Facebook message, or this could be you, maybe you apply to something and you get the response, right? Or it's however this comes about, but it is definitely coming in, and you hold something. It's going to start a new beginning that's going to lead to a very, very solid foundation for you. Very supportive, very beautiful. So let's get some more information. So I want to know about this communication. So what's this communication? What's this communication about? What is this message about? Sorry, it's just awkward. Okay, well, that's split. So Ace of Cups going to make, so for a lot of you, this is love. Okay, this is a new loving relationship that's going to feel so much nicer. It's going to feel like, wow, I can't believe I wasted so much time in this old situation. It's going to feel like you, and regardless if it's love or a new job or opportunity, it's like you're going to feel so, so grateful for it. Like, wow. Like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. This is something I've been wanting for so long. So, okay, let's ask, what is this communication? What is this communication coming in for pile one? Okay. Oh my guys. Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands. Nine of Cups. And I'm sorry if the cards are all like, I'm so bad with keeping things straight. It's always been an issue for me. I think it's because I'm left-handed. I don't know. But my equilibrium might be off. I don't know. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. And Eight of Cups. I'm like tearing up right now. And it's not out of like, it's out of pure like relief. I feel so relieved. I feel so happy. Like, I'm just like, I can't believe this has happened. That's what it feels like. Okay, Four of Wands is a celebration. Okay, this is a celebration with community. So this could be, I mean, it could be marriage. Okay, the Four of Wands talks about marriage. These people just got married, and Nine of Cups is a dream come true. Okay, so You had to walk away from this old situation, this old emotional situation. Eight of Cups walks away from this old emotional situation that isn't benefiting. He's outgrown this situation and he's walking away so that he can get to the Nine, because he knows he's outgrown. He's like, this Eight of Cups, I know I've come this far and this is great, and I've learned much here, but I know the Nine is out there. And so he goes searching for his Nine of Cups. And so that is what you're finding here once you leave this old emotional situation. Job, relationship, place of living, maybe you've outgrown the place you're at and you need to leave it, because you will be finding your dream situation here, where you will feel like celebrating. So this is either a community, so this could be a workplace, a group of people that just you work together so well. This could be a relationship where it leads to marriage, it leads to just a dream community situation, relationship. Feels like a dream come true. Like, I've been dreaming, I've been wishing for this for so long. This needs to end so that you can come and find this, right? And then the Queen of Pentacles, which is like, you're going to be feeling so taken care of, so supportive. And okay, oh, gosh, you have divine counterparts here. Okay, so I really feel like it's split with you guys. This is either a job and you're finding the perfect boss for you, or the perfect collaboration, or it's like you're graduating into you're going from the Queen to the King, right? You're leaving maybe a stage where you're like, you've maybe accumulated a certain amount of clients or business or whatever it is, maybe a certain level of your job career, but you must leave it in order to gain something bigger here, in order to get the King, in order to get to an even higher level, because it's out there for you. It exists, and it does, and it's there waiting for you. For others of you, this is a relationship. This is like your dream. The love of your life is waiting for you. You just have to leave this old situation that doesn't feel good anymore. It's not benefiting you. The relationship's not supportive anymore, and the love of your life, literally your divine counterpart, your other, is like waiting for you, and just waiting for this to end so you can come in, or she can come in and send you a message. Oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Like, as if you're so sorry, but it's like, I've been waiting for this to happen, and then it just opens you up to this perfect other, this divine love. And honestly, I feel so giddy. I have butterflies. Like, I know endings are hard. I know they're so hard, but I want you to know what's on the other side of it is beautiful, is the best. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I stayed in that for so long when this was what was waiting for me. But you know what? We need to feel these things, and we need to be in those relationships so that we don't accept less anymore, so that we can know what we want, and we know what we deserve, and we're so deserving. And look, it's like, I know now from being in this relationship or being in this situation that that's not what I want. And so now I know what I want, and now I know what'll feel good, because I've experienced the contrast. I've experienced what it feels like to not be appreciated or respected, or it just doesn't feel like that excitement, And so now I know, and now going forward, that's what I want. Now I know what I want, and it's there waiting for you. Your wish, what you've been dreaming of, the dream situation, relationship, job, career, business, it is waiting for you. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting, pile one. And I'm sorry you're going through a hard time, and I don't mean to be insensitive to that, but I just know what is waiting for you on the other side, and it is so cool and so exciting. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I even wasted a second feeling sorry for myself or, mourning. But of course we need to do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I just want to say, you don't have to be earth signs. You guys could just be very, very like practical people. Maybe you're both kind of very much, settled in your careers, and you're both kind of, making good money, that kind of thing. So you don't have to be earth signs, but you could be Taurus, Capricorn, and who else? Oh, Virgo, sorry. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? But you could just have these qualities where you're just very solid, reliable people who may be a little traditional. You don't have to be. But yeah, kind of built yourselves up into a very kind of maybe solid position within your professional lives. But yeah, if this is a job, I mean, you have, oh my gosh, I didn't notice this before. Page, Queen, King. I mean, if this is a job, it's like this is a new beginning in a new job here. But it's like so perfect for your skill set that you're gonna climb in ranks very, very quickly, or your business is gonna grow very, very quickly, or whatever this is, this passion, this project. It's like it's gonna create a solid, very stable foundation for you at a very fast rate. It's gonna climb, like maybe it won't be like overnight success, but it's gonna climb slowly but steadily, like just continuously. Yeah, wow, you guys. Beautiful reading, Paulwood. Okay, because I don't want this feeling to end, I'm going to just see if Spirit has any other messages for you guys. Okay, any other messages for Pile 1? Collaboration, yes. Job, okay, this one wanted to come out. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Knight, and the Lovers. Okay. So I'm going to say this in two ways, right? So let's say if this is a job, this old job where you were, whatever you were doing, this old job, collaboration, whatever, it's like you weren't being appreciated. You weren't being treated with respect. You weren't getting paid the amount that was fair to you, that was like, yeah, you weren't being appreciated in some way. So what you're going to be doing, or what you need to do, is to realize that, and to take the leave. So you need to leave this old situation behind. So yeah, you need to take what you've learned, and you need to go. You need to take yourself to somewhere that's going to appreciate you, or just even take yourself out of the equation. And yeah, it's like maybe you've been working here for a long time. You've been, just maybe people have been not appreciating your ideas, even though they're great ideas, and you've kind of just been pushed aside or not appreciated in whatever way that fits for you. You take yourself out saying, I'm done with this. I'm gonna quit. Even if you don't have a job planned or something planned, but some of you might already have something that you want to apply for, or there might be a new place that has been in the back of your mind where you're like, okay, I'm gonna actually, try this out. You need to go ahead and do that. So you need to leave this old situation, and you need to go forward, and you need to plant the seeds. You need to offer your skill set to some new situation here. So this is saying it might be like a slow and steady process, or it might, but you need to plant the seed. So whether that be applying, or whether that be putting yourself out there, or just saying like, hey, I'm looking for this position, or I want to actually get a raise and I know I deserve it. So however this fits for you, this is saying that this will be the right choice. You need to go in a new direction, in a new path, choose the new way. And I feel like a lot of you already kind of know what this is. But even if it's like maybe you were fired from some situation, or people are just being like rude, or just you just don't fit in anymore. It's like, don't be fearful of leaving that behind, because you will find the thing that's more balanced for you. Okay, for others of you, this could be a relationship, and maybe could be, doesn't have to be, it could have been maybe a third party situation where maybe someone was being sketchy, or maybe there was some infidelity happening here, or just someone not treating you with respect and just kind of being a dick, for lack of a better term, or a biatch, right? And so you need to leave that behind, cut it out, cut this person or these people out of your life. This could be a family situation, friend situation, whatever it is. They are not treating you right, okay? You need to leave, and Spirit is saying you will find. And maybe this might take time for you to kind of get over this situation, and it's saying don't rush yourself, right? You don't have to rush, but know that this is waiting for you on the other side. Your lover, your other, or a new soul family, or a beautiful friendship that's going to be created here. But just know this is waiting for you on the other side of this, okay? And Spirit just wants you to know that. And don't rush. There's no need to rush into something new. It'll be waiting here for you when you're ready, okay? All right, pile one. That is your reading, and how beautiful was that? I just want to thank Spirit for such a beautiful reading. It feels so nice. I really feel held, and I know you will too. You'll be so relieved and so happy, and in the long run, so grateful that this ended, because you have something much more beautiful waiting for you. Okay, pile one. So that is the next phase of your life. That is what's going on. I wish you guys nothing but the best, all of the blessings in 2023. I hope it blows every other year out of the water for you, and I know it will. I know you're going to reach new heights within love, within a relationship, both, in a career as well. And yes, so thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I hope to see you on the next one. All of my love, pile one. Peace. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. You chose this black obsidian, which is a card of, a stone of protection. And you have synchronicity. Okay, so this is a new deck, so I'm going to look up the meaning after we put your cards out on the table. We will read from the book. Okay, so let us begin. So we're looking at your 2023, your next chapter in 2023. So what's going to be happening for you guys? All right, so let's get started. So your oracle card, nice. New beginnings. Step into the journey without fear. The time is now. Follow your instincts and have faith in new beginnings. The road ahead is filled with excitement and joy. There is nothing to be afraid of. You are protected and led by your spirit guide. Protection. Wow, beautiful. I also want to say that during the shuffling of the decks, you had so many cards popping out, and the cards were really active, And I want to say that you guys are receiving a lot of synchronicities right now, that your guides are trying to come through to give you a lot of messages. So just keep that in mind and be mindful that, you know, repeating numbers or animals, any animals that you've been seeing a lot, like whether it be birds or dogs or skunks or raccoons, whatever it is, even bugs, look into the meanings of these animals, because they all hold very specific messages as far as, you know, helping you along your path. Numbers as well. There's a lot of number meaning websites that you can go to, or blogs that will tell you the spiritual meanings of certain numbers that you see. And they don't have to be even consecutive 111s. They could be like 38, 32, things like that, right? So just be very mindful about what's repeating around you. Okay, next oracle card. You have devotion with Saturn in Libra. Our first tarot card is the King of Wands, and this is the After Tarot. And he's holding the salamander. Okay. The Knight of Swords. So this is, yeah, after the original tarot. So he is actually attacking someone here. Okay. Making an attack. There's two horses here, so a lot of action in the King of Wands. Definitely a lot of action, new beginnings, right? It's like, yeah. Wow, again. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. Okay. This is the in-between tarot, by the way. The King of Swords, a lot of sword energy here. Okay, so it goes to the king, to the page, so he's being knighted. The page is about to be knighted because the king is dying, and so he's passing along his wisdom and his authority to his son. Okay. You have the Six of Cups. Eight of Cups. The Tower, and this is the before tarot. So this is before the tower falls. They're all kind of piling into the tower, thinking it's quite safe. Okay. And we have the Death card. So death is coming for the king. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to pause your reading to take a deeper look, but also I'm going to grab the book so we can read out of it, and then we will continue, and I will also place these cards better so you can see them. Okay, 1 second. Okay, before we read from the book, I'm just going to mention there is definitely a great ending, a big ending that's going to happen. We see it with the Death card. We see it with the Knight of Swords. Some old way or an old version of yourself or an old relationship or an old situation is ending, and it must die. It must come to its final rest. The tower is about to fall. There's a big ending about to happen here. Could be unexpected, but I feel like you have felt it maybe coming to an end for a while, but it's just so it can transform, so you can step into a higher position. So you can step up into your power, into who you are meant to be. This could be an older version of you, or this could be an old job or your position at work where it's like this is about to end, so that you can rise to a new level, or you need to, or maybe it's like an old place of where you were living. Something is about to crumble, an old situation, so that you may have a new beginning here. Yes, see, we have death here as well, so it's devotion. So the bird is dying. This man is being stabbed here. He is dead. We have death. And we have the tower about to fall, right? The king is dying. So I don't know how, this is general, so it's gonna resonate differently with all of you. But there is an old way that needs to end. It needs to die, to transform as it is at this moment, in order for a new beginning to arise, in order for you to step up, to come into who you were always meant to become, the King of Wands. It's like this has been part of your path since you were a child. This has maybe been something you've been working at for a long, long time. Maybe a dream of yours. Maybe this is a version of you that needs to end. Maybe you are graduating in some ways, so you could be stepping up into a new position. You could be literally emotionally be leaving behind. Maybe you have come to new realizations, and so the old you is now dead, done, gone. You had transformed into a new version, and now you're ready for bigger things. So that is what I get. And so now we're going to read the synchronicity here. Okay. The Unus Mundus is the presiding deity of alchemy. It arrives to remind us that we are not alone in our queries or our journey. What are we here to do? What pulls us forward? Unanswerable questions are timeless fuel for the flames of transformation. Mystics before us have uttered the same questions while tinkering in their laboratory. Do not underestimate the brave act of your attention to the details of your daily life, to the ecology of our world. What you notice matters. You matter. When this card arrives, sacred messages abound. Everything is a living symbol, a synchronicity. Its guidance is sent directly from the alchemists who have come before you to encourage you along the way. See the deeper meaning of what is in front of you. In this very moment, the new eye opens. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Go deeper, it says. Listen to Destiny by Shaka Khan. So what I said, this has been part of your destiny to become this person you were always meant to become, and maybe an old part of you, but there's some kind of death here, and maybe, okay, hopefully it's not a literal death, okay? I mean, in some cases, maybe it's like, maybe the boss of your place is, maybe they're retiring, okay? Maybe they're retiring, but that allows you to step into their position, into their place, which has been a long time coming. It's part of your destiny to step up, okay? Anyway, we'll continue. To ponder the miracle of your conception. Wow, that's heavy, man. That's deep. Okay, let's see if you can see this. When Unus Mundus appears, something you cannot yet see is taking shape. It will soon emerge to support you. Trust, breathe. The miracle awaits. And this side. Synchronicity is the way the world of mysteries claims our attention. Something is sure to stick out to you today. A word, an image, lyrics, a memory. Take note. Cool. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. So, yes, you guys may have been getting synchronicities, messages, something, but the stars are aligning for you to graduate, for you to step up into your destiny. And in order for that to happen, someone else may have to fall, or something may have to fall. Something may have to end, crumble as it was, this is not yet happened, but maybe you're getting synchronicities or messages about whatever this is about to happen. Maybe it's been a gut feeling for you. But yes, something that has been standing for a long time, that has been the way for a long time, it's time to end or to transform, right? So that you may step up. And maybe this is, maybe it's like, maybe you're graduating from school and the kind of adolescent you that's what's being left behind. Kind of this, maybe that you've lived at home or something like that. You've been reliant on your parents. This is just one example. You've been studying and now it's your time to graduate. It is your time to step up and to become the adult of your own life, to become the king. But for many of you, I really feel like it's like maybe someone's retiring and you're the qualified one, and this has been a long time coming, and you really feel like you can take this company, or yes, you can take this company to new heights, or you have a vision for this company. Whatever this is, it's so funny. Whatever this is, don't be alarmed when this maybe a big happening comes about where it seems shaky or it seems like unexpected. But is it truly unexpected? Because I feel like you've felt this coming for a long time. It's going to, it says step into the journey without fear. The time is now. Follow your instincts and have faith in new beginnings. The road ahead is filled with excitement and joy. There's nothing to be afraid of. You are protected and led by your spirit guide. You are protected, okay? You are about to step up into a leadership position, whatever that means. And if that means, and maybe you're having maybe there's a lot of commotion or chaos happening in your life right now, and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, what is happening? Like, why are all these endings coming about? Like, why does it feel so scary and unknown? Just know, don't fear this. This is needed to happen to transform so that you are stepping up, so that you now are the leader here, because you're the one who is needed at this time. And maybe this is maybe this is like a societal thing where it's like, what is happening? Maybe this is society is about to crumble in some way, or some aspect of society, or some aspect of the world, right? And it's like, it feels shaky, it feels unknown. Maybe, it's like the leader of something, it's about to come crumbling down, and it's like, whoa, like this is heavy, right? But it's needed so that in some way you are involved here, and you are a needed leader, because you have the skills and the mindset to do what needs to be done, and it is part of your destiny, because you are devoted to this thing, whatever it is. It's like you have the passion and the drive to take it where it needs to go. You will do what's necessary, and you are trusted by the universe to take on this responsibility. It's like you just have whatever it's whatever is needed, the passion, the drive, the skill, the knowledge, the wisdom. Wow, this is insane. This is so cool. Wow, wild too, man. Like, obviously this is general, it's gonna touch you guys differently, but whoa. And I really feel like you have other people that you are going to lead. And it's like a new king is coming, and it's you. You're the new king or queen, whatever, whatever fits. But it's time for you to step up. It's time for you to come into rule in some way or another, however that fits for you. And you are completely protected. If something falls or crumbles, just know that you're not going to be touched by it. You're not going to be harmed by it. You're the one who's going to benefit from this in whatever way. Because you have been devoted to this thing, or to yourself, or to the universe in such a way that it's your time now. The universe trusts you with this responsibility. Cool. So cool. Okay, so let's get some more information. So what is this? Okay, what is this tower moment? What is this crumbling? What is this death about? That's what I want to know. Okay. Okay, so we have the queen. Okay, we're gonna address that. Yeah, there is divine counterparts here. Okay, Two of Cups. Ace of Wands. Judgment. See if these fit. Three of Swords. Okay, the Star and the Hermit. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, there is an ending with the Three of Swords of some sort. It may be painful at first. It may hurt at first. It may be hard. This could be a relationship ending. Okay. For some of you, this is a relationship ending. And for others of you, this isn't someone else's relationship ending so that you guys can get together. Okay? Because this is divine counterparts right here. Queen and King of Wands. So maybe someone else's relationship is ending in order for you to come in, or them, or maybe your relationship's ending so that someone else can come in and take that place, because it's much more balanced, much more meant to be. Okay, destined, balanced love. Yeah, Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. And if this is not a relationship, this is a partnership or a new career or a job where maybe your boss, it's like, I couldn't have asked for a better boss or a better person to come into business with, because it just works so well. But there needs to be an ending of an old situation here. And I see that happening, and it's going to hurt, of course, but it is for the best. Okay, it is for the best, because this is part of your destiny. This is part of your fulfilling of your path. A passionate new beginning here. So whether that be in a relationship, or that is in a, you stepping up to the plate of a new job, of a new position at work, or a new business opportunity. It is aligned for you. Okay, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have been working very, very diligently on this, or on yourself, in whatever way this fits for you. But just know that this is aligned. Okay, this is part of your dream. This is all happening so that you are being positioned to fulfill your destiny, to fulfill who you came here to be, to fulfill a part of your purpose here. It is like, and someone else needs to fall in order for that to happen. And it's their time, though. It was always going to happen, whether it be, it just happens that it's you, and I don't want you to feel bad, okay? Because you are just the best person for this now, what is meant. They were the old, and they served their purpose, but now it's your time. Okay? It is your time. So don't feel bad and don't feel guilty. And And it's okay to feel these things. It's okay to feel sadness, because in order for someone else to kind of come into power or come into the position, someone else needs to fall. That is life, but that is what is needed here. That is what's meant to happen. But just know that you are being now positioned for this very beautiful situation that you have been preparing for, that you are destined to fulfill. You are the best person for this, for the job, for this relationship, however this resonates. Sorry, just so you can see. And I do want to mention the Hermit. He has the star in his lantern. He has climbed the mountain. He has learned so much, all he needs to learn, and now he is letting the star out. It is literally your time to shine. You have been maybe behind the scenes, learning, training, doing the inner work, however this resonates. And now it is your time. You are at the top of the mountain. You are primed. It is your time to let yourself out, to shine. It is your time. Okay, pile 2. So just know that this next chapter in your life is you shining in however it resonates with you. So you are stepping up to the plate in the higher position, in the leadership position, because you are the person for this job or this relationship. Maybe becoming, a parent, possibly. Yes. I mean, okay, I just got this message for some of you. This is going to be for a very, very specific few of you. It's like someone else's relationship. It's okay. So some of you are going to be adopting a child, right? You are meant to be their parent and not their biological parents. Okay? So, of course, that is it's a very heavy and a hard thing for someone to go through, and for the child to go through, and the parents. But you are going to be a better match for them. Okay? So, yeah. It's meant to be. Okay? So that's just for a few of you. So however this resonates for you, I just want you to know that it's you. You are the star here. You are the one who's the best for this situation. Okay. Any other messages for pile 2 spirit? So, okay. This one. There will be sadness at first. Okay. Someone is going to feel sad. Someone is going to have to go through some grief. 5 of Swords. It's like, yes, something is going to have to die, or there's some heartbreak here that must happen. Some kind of hardship must go on. But it will bring you. And that's just the kind of cycle of life, right? Someone else has been in power, or they've had their time, and that needs to end so that others can come. And because now they're not benefiting the situation any longer. And so we need someone else who has better skills or a better fit for the situation, however that, that works. And it just so happens, and that's you. Okay? You are the master here. You are the chosen one for this position, for this job, for this relationship. It's going to feel like a dream come true, like a long time coming. You have the king. You are being knighted here. You are stepping up into the leadership role, into the boss position, or just whatever this is, it's like, it's just you. You have it. You have the wisdom, the knowledge, the honesty, you have the integrity to get the job done. And this old situation, it was only hurting. So it was only hurting these people, or this situation. It wasn't benefiting anyone anymore. It was only harming. And so you're coming in to make it a much better situation. It's going to feel very dream-like, dream come true, very much feeling just meant to be, and very much more balanced. Yeah, you have the key here. And this is just saying, take it slow and steady. Also, if you resonated with pile 1, check that out as well. That might be a message in there for you, because you have a similar message here. In general, there is a kind of similar message. So check it out if you feel desired to. But yeah, just take it slow and steady. The kind of the mourning process, or because there's going to be something that is hard, that needs to end, okay? So don't rush yourself into stepping up, or into this new situation. You know, take your time, take whatever time you need. But just know that, yeah, or this relationship is going to be much more balanced here. Much more balanced. Yeah. Okay. Pile 2. Beautiful reading. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you guys. You know, it's of course, it's a part of life, and it's hard that things need to end in order for new beginnings to arise, but that is life, right? And this new beginning is going to be so much more beneficial for not just you, but those around you, or those that are in this world, whatever, however this resonates: family, job, work situation, friendship, family, I don't know, right? Okay, but just know it is your time. And don't feel bad about that, okay? I want you to feel you are going to make yourself and a lot of people much happier. And the whole situation's going to be able to blossom at a better rate, at a better level, okay? So pile 2, congratulations on your graduation, on your up-leveling, on your stepping up into the leadership role here. You are the perfect person for this placement. And you're going to do amazing things. It's going to feel so great. It's going to feel so good, and you're going to be grateful that this ending had to happen. It's going to make so much more sense in hindsight after all of this has happened. Okay, pile 2. So thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I appreciate you guys so much, and this is such great energy. I love being in it. And yeah, if you would I would love it if you would tell me what's happening, what the situation is, what, you know, oh my gosh, I'm so curious, especially with this one, I want to know. So if you would like to tell me, I would love to know in the comments. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on the next reading. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this beautiful amethyst. And the Sublimination card. So I will get you the meaning out of the book after we pull your cards. And we're going to be looking at what's the next phase or chapter of your life, how that's going to be looking for you. I also want to say the way your cards were shuffling was, it seems very unexpected, a lot of jumpers, but also purposeful. Okay, so let us begin with your oracle card. You have inner wisdom with wood. You have the key to the solution. Things may look complicated and out of reach, but subconsciously you know what you have to do. That kind of fits with what I was just saying, like unexpected but purposeful. Don't allow fear to impede you. Meditate on your question and reflect on life experiences and lessons to find answers. So you have the key. It's like things may look maybe crazy right now, or unexpected, or that maybe things are maybe as they were falling apart, but just know this is for a reason. This is for a purpose. Your greater good. Okay. escape. This is Mars in, just thought of it. I just had to rack my brain really quick. So yes, Mars in Gemini with escape. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So your tarot cards, you have the Eight of Wands. So this is the after tarot. So he's just about to let go of the arrow here. Okay. Judgment. So you're rising above death here, coming out of the coffin and rising up for your purpose. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Wands that is about to turn into the Queen of Wands. So she is a knight about to be queened. So this is the in-between tarot. So it tells us the in-between stages. So going from the knight to the queen. Okay. Beautiful energy. Again, Queen of Coins. So Queen of Pentacles going into the King. So she, the queen here, has just given birth to a baby who will become the king. Wow. So definitely big upgrades here. You are rising in purpose, rising above, rising to the occasion. And I'm going to get the meaning of this card for you after we pull your cards. I'm not sure if I said that. Again, we have the Eight of Wands again. Very, very fast moving energy here. That might be cause of the confusion. It's that there's probably a lot going on. I'll bring this down here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, confusion, maybe not knowing where to start or where this is headed, or if you have the skill to step up to the plate in a way, maybe there's some fear there. You have the Ace of Cups, and this is the before tarot. And the Sun to end your reading. Beautiful. And look at that baby. It's like being brought down by the sun, or being risen by the sun. About to go on his little horse, and see the flowers have not yet raised. So as soon as this baby lands on the horse, the sunflowers are going to shine. They're going to be bright. It's like just making this baby born. Another kind of baby being born energy here as well. Oh my gosh, this is really cool energy. And maybe some of you, this is a literal baby and you're like nervous about becoming a parent, about stepping up into that role. And others of you, it is you who is maybe graduating in some way, stepping up to the plate, becoming the queen or becoming the king. Yeah, definitely rising to the occasion of your purpose. And maybe that does cause some anguish for you, where it's like, do I have the skill? Do I have the knowledge? Can I do this? You know? But this is saying yes, and you will find great success and great emotional fulfillment in this role. You are coming into your own. You are coming into who you have always meant. Who you're always meant to become. Your destiny is about to be fulfilled. You are stepping up to the plate. You have the inner wisdom. You have everything within you to show you the way. And don't try not, it's okay to feel overwhelmed, because I know a lot is happening at once and it's moving very fast, but you are about to be shot into your destiny very fast. I feel that you are about to come into a lot more maybe responsibility or power in some way or another, whether that be in career or maybe in your family life, like yes, becoming a parent, something like that. Maybe you want to escape responsibility in some way, but I do see here the inner wisdom shining through, where it's like, no, I'm ready. Even though this is a lot at once, maybe you feel like, I don't know if I can handle this. Maybe I should escape this. This is saying, stay where you are. You know, take it day by day. Take it moment by moment. You are ready for this. Okay, let's read out of the book before we go any further. Sublimination, I think, is at the back. Here. Okay. Elevation, rising, flight. Yes, guys, come on. Like, do we not see it in almost every card? Rising up, being shot out of an arrow, like coming into who you were meant to become here. Guys, graduation here, like big time. Like you guys are stepping up into who you're meant to become, into your purpose. Okay, let's read. Subliminatio is the great alchemical operation of air. It occurs when there is enough heat to change a solid substance into gas, causing it to rise up, up, and away. Therefore, when sublimination is present, there is an aspect of celebrated elevation, of ascending above and gaining a greater perspective. Birds in flight, mountain peaks, ladders, and balloons are all subliminatio images. As well with all the operations, subliminatio has a shadow potential. Through ascension, there's a risk of separating from others, of sensing oneself higher or above. This risk is particularly great in spiritual traditions that offer a linear model of achievement. The divine alchemist rises humbly and supports the upliftment of others, always in touch with the cycle of humanity. Service is the natural balancing agent for subliminatio. It may be the next rung on your ladder. Go deeper. Watch the final scene of The Red Balloon by Albert Lemoris, I don't know, to ponder the magic of air travel. This message. Hike up a mountain or gaze out an airplane window. Notice subliminatio occurring within. You may feel wonder, awe, or a shift in perspective. Use the energy to write or draw. Disassociation is an example of subliminatio in shadow. When this card appears, reconnect with the feelings you'd rather avoid. Be with them rather than rising above them. Okay. Beautiful. That fits so perfectly, of course. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. So, you might be rising above maybe others in some way. Maybe you are spiritually graduating to a higher level, maybe going into a leadership position where maybe you have leadership over others in the workplace or in general. Maybe just maybe you are gaining a lot of knowledge from the inner work you have been doing, and maybe you are becoming a guide for people, not to say a guru, but a spiritual teacher perhaps, or a guide of some sort in some sense. You have the inner wisdom. And this is telling you, yes, the bird, don't escape or don't separate yourself from other people. It's like you need to rise to the occasion, right? But also bringing people with you. Don't separate yourself so much that you are not, friendly with the people in your kingdom, right? Where it's like, when kings and queens come into power, the best kings and queens are the ones who actually go out, talk to the people, help the people, help them get into empowered positions as well in their lives. And that is why you are being elevated to such a position in life, because you have this inner wisdom, you have this knowledge, and also I feel a deep sense of humanitarianism, of fairness within you, that you want other people to rise as well. You want other people to see themselves for who they truly are, to see their greatness, the power within them, the purpose that they also carry here on earth, and that they are also of great importance to the world. And this is going to feel overwhelming, because I feel maybe you're going to get a lot of responsibilities all at once, or things are going to be moving very, very quickly, or you're going to be elevating to such a position at a very fast rate. So this is just telling you, I'm going to reread this. It says, you have the key to the solution. Things may look complicated and out of reach, but subconsciously you know what you have to do. Don't allow fear, don't escape, don't allow fear to impede you. Meditate on your question and reflect on life's experiences and lessons to find the answers. So because you are elevating to maybe a leadership position in one way or another, it may feel daunting and it may feel scary, and maybe you don't have anyone else, because once you're the king or you're the queen, right, there's no one else to go to. I mean, maybe you do have a confidant or but I feel like you are becoming the wise person that people are going to be coming to. So you need to have a very good relationship with your inner wisdom, because people are going to be coming to you for wisdom and for advice and for knowledge. And so your well of advice and wisdom has to come from within, from the deep inner wisdoms that come from within you and not from an outside source. It's like maybe you don't have maybe you're surpassing even your parents or your boss or your mentor, right? You are becoming the mentor for a lot of people. And so there's going to be no one else for you to go to anymore. You are that person. And so you must go within, look within your inner enlightened aspect of yourself, the unchanging observer, the well of infinite intelligence, power, and love within yourself. The highest that is within us all, but you have a deeper connection than most to this source within yourself. This unwavering, unlimited source of love and knowledge and wisdom that we all carry, but you have a deeper connection to it, and it is your time now. You can teach others how to access this part of ourselves, how to access the golden enlightenment within ourselves. And I feel a lot of you may be even teaching others maybe online. So this might be an online, because you have Eight of Wands twice, and the Eight of Wands can talk about, fast communication, which is the internet, right? So you might be teaching others via the internet. This is so cool. You're rising above. You are rising, and not above others. And I don't mean in a sense of like where you're better than others. You just have been doing the work in such a way where you are now coming into a place where you have the knowledge and wisdom that you can pass down to other people. You have the patience and the understanding. You are going to be a great leader, a great example for others to follow, and you're going to be a great teacher. So whether this be for many people or this is within your own family, you're becoming a parent in some way or another. People are going to be looking to you for answers and for knowledge and for, advice. And just know that you do have this inner wisdom to give. You have the well of knowledge within you. You have the well of compassion and infinite love. And that nothing can be found on the outside. It is all going to be found within. All the answers are going to be found within you. And that means meditation, going within and connecting to the inner source within us. And that is what will give you the knowledge and the wisdom and the tools needed to pass down to other people. And to keep that part of you very solid. And that means going in meditation a lot, maybe spending time alone when you're not teaching or when you're not passing down information. And just know, don't feel, I shouldn't say don't feel overwhelmed, because that's not fair. Even when you feel overwhelmed, just go back into silence within yourself, and you will find the answers needed. Ask source, ask your guides for advice, for signs that you need. Ask yourself, because it is all connected. We are all one. Asking yourself is asking your guides, is asking God. We are all one. We are all the same thing. And I believe you know that. And that is why you are being elevated in such a position at such a fast rate. Okay? You have it within you. You have the key of wisdom, of love. Okay. Wow. Pile 3. How cool is that? I just want to scream. I'm giddy. Because I know you guys, this is beyond a job. Even if it manifests as a job, it's beyond that. Because you're going to be helping people at such a deep level. It's going to really, you're going to show people exactly why they came here on earth, why they're so important, and why they are so needed. And because you know that within yourself. And so you're going to be showing others the way. You're going to be such a beautiful leader, such a beautiful teacher, like the Buddha, or like any other guru or spiritual teacher, guru, right? The point is to not get to the egoic level, where we think we're better than others, because we're not. We are all capable of this. You have just realized it. You have realized it. And that is why you are rising to this position here. Okay. So, what do I want to ask here? Okay, how is this going to happen, Spirit? How is this going to happen? Okay, it's going to happen through meditation, through being silent within ourselves. And that is where the answers come. They just want you to know that is where all this inner wisdom and where all this knowledge is coming, is by being alone, being isolated, resting our minds, going into meditation. That is where you will find all of the answers that you need within yourself. So if you feel overwhelmed, confused, or like you don't know what's next, you don't know what to tell somebody, you don't know what to tell yourself, go silent, go into isolation, go into meditation, and that is where you will find the answers. Okay? Advice for pile 3. Beautiful. Page of Cups and the King of Wands. So yeah, definitely a new emotional beginning here, a new emotional adventure for you with the page. And look, you have the fish here again. So there is a new idea, a new version of you, this could be a child as well for a lot of you, okay? A new child being born here. But this is a vision coming to life, and you are the leader of it. You are the leader. You have what it takes. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups at the bottom, celebration. And then look what's reversed, Eight of Wands. Again, celebration, feelings of gratitude. Wow, pile 3, man. This is cool. I know you guys are going to be the best leader, teacher, parent, however this resonates for you. This is going to feel like a beautiful new emotional journey that's filled with enlightenment, with light, with love, with happiness, with new beautiful experiences. Gonna feel very, very passionate, exciting, fulfilling. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I just want to ask Spirit, any last messages for pile 3? Any last messages for pile 3? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's begin. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Yeah, so this is just telling you there's going to be a lot of new beginnings here. And you might get in your head sometimes. You might get worried, like, can I do this? Can I handle this? You know, this is a lot all at once. This is a lot. 2 new beginnings here, you know, majorly. I have a lot, you know, I have kind of the world in my hands. And where do I take this? You know, that might be a question. Where do I take this? Where do I go? How do I know what I'm doing or where to go with this? And this is just telling you, slow and steady. Take it slow and steady. Things might be moving at a very fast pace, but just know that you can always take your time. You can either take this really fast and kind of go in the fast mentality, or you could take it slow. You don't have to act right away. This is saying you use your wisdoms that you have gained, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. That will guide you the best. That will guide you to where you need to go, to what you need to do. You hold the key, okay? The key is within you. You have this inner stability that you can go to at any time when you need questions, but you hold the key, okay? It is within you, not within anyone else. You're holding it, okay? And you can always turn to that, and it will always give you what you need when you need it. Because I know there's going to be a lot of new and exciting and fast-moving energy. So try not to get too much in your head, overwhelmed. And instead of doing that, go within, turn internally, and relax the mind, and the answers will come. Know that you have all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge, and the experience that you need, and you will be just fine. You will be a great, great teacher, a great leader, patient, understanding. You'll do it just fine, okay? And when life feels overwhelming and fast, you have the power to slow it down. You can always slow it down within yourself. Even if the outside's moving very fast, you go within and you can slow it right down. Okay, pile 3. Wow, what a gorgeous reading. I am You guys are very, very needed in the world right now. You are very important. You are going to be such an incredible leader, and I'm very proud of you guys for stepping up and for doing the work that is needed in order to be such a beautiful leader and teacher and guide. So thank you. And thank you for coming to your reading today. And I really appreciate your energy. Please leave a comment. Oh my gosh, I would love to know who you guys are, what's going on, what you're going through, how you're dealing with it. Oh, I love it, guys. Thank you. And I hope to see you all on the next reading. All of my love.